we should have a hashtag Cup Watch. You know, each player gets to spend one full day with Lord Stanley. They could do whatever they choose with the cup, bring it to different locations. They'll drink out of it, eat out of it.
Eat pasta out of it.
Take it on a swim. The Panthers parading the cup around South Florida, and they deserve it. Winning in incredible fashion. Game 7, everything on the line, especially coming after last year's loss, losing the championship to the Golden Knights. Taking a look at the teams that have won after failing the season before. You see the Panthers there this year. The Penguins did it in 2009, and the Oilers in 1984. Now back to the cup. Now it's been making its rounds, but our Amanda Guerra, a Panthers fan, she tracked it down at a local Raising Cane's and got an exclusive one-on-one with Matthew Tkachuk.
Let me ask you this. We have thousands of people that have lined up since who knows what time to come see you. They have been stalking you around town. What do you say to people who say Florida's not a hockey town?
I mean, I just can't believe it right now. It's been the most amazing few days. The fan support, the celebration, the partying with the cup, I mean, we're champs. Like, it's the most amazing feeling in the world, and to celebrate it and to share it with all the fans is the best part.
After the game, you said that there was going to be no sleep in the Tkachuk household for 3 days. Yeah. We're on Thursday now. Have you slept at all?
I mean, I guess I lied. I have 3 hours in 3 days total. So, but that's what comes with it. It's I want to cherish every single moment until they kick me out of Florida for the summer. So I'm enjoying it so much right now. We all are just hanging out together. Like I said, sharing it with the fans. It's so fun.
How important have the fans have been?
Oh my gosh, they're incredible. Like, coming back for Game 7, they were probably the biggest reason why we won that Game 7. Having that home ice, having the crowd support behind us. You know, I felt that was a huge momentum shift for us after losing games 4, 5, and 6. Was coming home, having the home crowd. They were amazing, and they were all year.
So I need to ask you about celebrations, because we've seen it all over social media. We saw it at Elbow Room. We saw it at Ann's Floor Shop. We saw it in the ocean. First and foremost, the Stanley Cup going into the ocean versus Tom Brady throwing the Lombardi over the river to another boat. Which one is now more iconic?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I guess for myself, it doesn't get more iconic than going in the ocean. I don't know. I just think it's really cool because, like, literally, like, where I went in the ocean there, like, I would go there almost on every non-game day throughout the season. So it's kind of like a full circle moment for myself to be able to bring the cup in there after going there like all year in that spot. So I don't know. What Tom Brady did was pretty cool though, but I don't know if he did a backflip into the Atlantic Ocean with it.
I've seen spaghetti in the cup. I've seen apple juice in the cup just in the past couple of days. You guys have taken it everywhere. What have we not seen happen on social media with the cup behind the scenes?
I really thought one of the most special moments for myself was I had all the guys that were still up after the game over in my house from like 5 a.m. till 8 a.m. before we went to Elbow Room. And we were honestly just hanging out in like outside by the pool, and it was just us players. Like, it was just like 7 or 8 of us, and we were just put it up like right outside the pool. We're in the pool leaning, looking at the names. That stuff isn't everywhere on social media, but to me, that's one of the most special moments.
I don't think there's been enough credit for your coach, Paul Maurice. I mean, obviously there has been, but anybody watching that man would run through a wall for him. Games 1 through 3, fantastic. Games 3 through 6, we know how that went. What was going on behind the scenes? What was he telling you? Is there anything that stuck in your mind about those 3 games?
I just think what he preached all playoffs was brotherhood. Like, whatever you do, you're preparing, and your work ethic and everything is for the guy that's sitting next to you. And I think that message continued to get better when adversity started to stack up a little bit when we were losing a couple of those games in the finals. And in the end, the message of brotherhood and commitment really pulled through for us and really got us to where we needed to go.
Who's partied harder, you or your dad?
Oh my God, no, I kicked my dad out. He's at the draft now, but he'll be back for the parade. So we're really looking forward as a whole family for that.
You talked about that morning of Game 7, him and your brother walked you out to the car and you knew you were going to win. But what has it meant in these couple of days after winning the cup to your family? Have they said anything to you? What has that been like?
I got a text from my dad this morning. I don't want to screw it up, but I got it at like 6:45 in the morning, which would be whatever 3:45 in Vegas, and he goes, "You're a Stanley Cup champion." That's all he said. So it doesn't matter what time of day, it doesn't matter where we are. At the end of the day, we'll always be Stanley Cup champions, and it was a nice reminder.
Have you talked to Jayson Tatum?
I have. We texted a bit after I won. It's just crazy. Two kids from St. Louis, same school, 2 champions in both their respective sports. So definitely took a lot of motivation from him winning first. Definitely want to do it. Took me a little extra, but we're both champs.
What did you guys say to each other?
Just like very proud of each other, and like who would have thought? You know, like it's really cool. It's really special. It's crazy. 2 champs.
Do we get Lord Stanley and Larry together, like, for a party?
Wow, I mean, that would be an iconic party. We'll try. It's hard enough to get my hands on Lord Stanley to begin with, but we'll see.
Wow. The text from Dad, that just gave me
I know,
so
I'm
many
tearing
emotions.
up.
Like,
We're crying.
what an incredible interview by our Amanda Guerra tracking down the cup. I know that's not an easy task out there. So what is expected next season? Of course, we're always talking about what comes next. So the odds to win 2025, the Stanley Cup next season. The Panthers right now still on top, plus 900, but the Hurricanes and the Avalanche right up next to them at plus 950. And Tkachuk there said before they kicked me out of Florida, I don't think anyone's kicking him out of Florida.
He's a legend in Florida.